Okay, these are the notes for slope. Okay. As you can see, slope describes the rate of change of a line. We look at the rise, the change in the y, over the run, which is the change in x. It's the ratio showing those. Again, your rise, or how much you went up, should be the top number, and the run should be on the bottom. You can see that here and the information here. If I move too fast, just push pause and come back to the beginning. Okay, so here I did an example. What's the slope of this line? Now this table shows this line. You can see the points are here, negative 2, 3. There it is with a red dot. 0, 4, there it is. And all the dots are here. So I found the ratio of the change in the rise to the run. So in a table, you could just look at it. I went from 3 to 4, that's a +1. From negative 2 to 0 is a +2. If you pick two other points, okay, 4 to 6 is a rise of 2, 0 to 4 is a rise of 4. Well, 2 over 4 reduces to 1/2. In a linear equation, the rate of change between all the points should be exactly the same. Now, in a graph, you could also do it this way, and just giving kind of directions from one point to the other. I would rise 1 and run 2. I also could go from another point, rise 2, run 4 to get to this one. Well, 2 over 4 is a half, just like we talked about. So here are two different ways to do it. There's a way in the table and a way in the graph. As we come over here, I gave you 2 points and asked you to find the slope. Now you can use this formula, which we showed on the first slide. And I did that here in blue, where I took the y-coordinate of the first point and subtracted the y-coordinate of the second point, and put that over the x-coordinate of the first point minus the x-coordinate of the second point, and the slope is negative 5/7. Now, if you're worried about formulas or you're not really sure if you understand that, you could also do it in the table like I did on the last slide. So I put the points in a table. To go to 4 to negative 1, I decrease by 5. Negative 2 to 5 is an increase of 7. Rise over run, so negative 5/7. Same thing. The other thing you could do is plot the points. I did that here. And then count, as I showed you on the graph before. To get from one point to the other, I would go down 5. My rise is a negative 5 because I'm going down. And increase positive 7. Positive 7 because I'm going to the right. So what I'd like you to do is try the next two problems. You can do any of these 3 methods. You do not have to do all of them. Do the one that works for you. So push pause now, try these 2, and then come back. All right, I did the answers here. In the second one, I subtracted the coordinates. I used the formula, and I got 5, 6. And in the bottom one, I used the table. I'm just trying to show you 2 different ways of doing it. So the answers are here, 5, 6, and 2/5. Okay, then we did the same idea here. Again, down 5 over 5, that reduces to a negative 1. This one is a slope of 1/3, you can see. And you could try these on your own to make sure you get the same answers. And the formulas are here. Change in the y-coordinates. Remember, coordinates go alphabetically, x, y. So the change in y over the change in x, change in y over the change in x. Now over here we get into a weird situation. The purple line is horizontal. So how much do I rise from one point to the other? 0. How much did I run? 3. What's 0 divided by 3? 0. All right, in the vertical line, I rose 2 and I ran 0. 2 divided by 0 is undefined. You can't divide by 0, so this is called undefined. So any horizontal line is going to have a slope of 0, and any vertical line is always going to have a slope of undefined or almost infinity, or kind of infinity. We say undefined though. All right, and just as you notice too, this is a slope of -1. The negative slope should be decreasing, and positive slopes, let me go backwards, are increasing. So a positive slope is increasing, a negative slope is decreasing. Horizontal is a slope of 0, vertical is a slope of undefined. Okay, so again, it talks about the rate of change and how quickly something is changing from one to the other. All right, thank you.